Welcome to another solo episode on the Soulfull Sound Podcast, where we explore the profound relationship between the voice and intuition. In this episode, I want to embark with you on a journey to understand how our voice can serve as a conduit for accessing and strengthening our connection to our inner wisdom, thus allowing us to navigate life with more clarity, purpose, and authenticity. Let's jump right in. Welcome to the Soulfull Sound Podcast, where you will find conscious, inspiring content to support your healing and transformation. Now, before we jump into today's episode, I want to extend a heartfelt invitation for you to be part of our community, where more insightful conversations await to guide you to heal, grow, and thrive. Simply click the subscribe button. It means the world to me. Your support, your comments, everything is truly incredible, and we're only at the beginning of this awesome journey together. I'm so excited to be on this adventure with you, and your subscription is a valuable part of making it all happen. Thank you so much for joining, sending you love, healing, and sound wherever you are. So what is intuition? At its core, intuition is that innate ability to sense and perceive beyond the scope of rational thought or external stimuli. It's a subtle yet potent force that guides us towards what aligns with our deepest truths and highest good. Intuition communicates through our feelings. It communicates through hunches, our inner knowing, and it offers insights that often defy logical explanation. It's tapping into this well of universal consciousness that has resources and all the information that we need. Now, I usually describe it as tuning into a powerful radio station, in that it is always playing in the background, whether you choose to tune in or not. And when you do choose to tap into the frequency, you can sometimes, get a little bit of static before you get that clear channel. So we adjust that just to get that clarity. Now, what if we could use our voices to help get that clear channel and connect with the source or the frequency? Wouldn't that be worth exploring? Let's talk about the voice, one of my favorite topics. With its capacity to have this beautiful expression and resonance, it holds potential, immense potential, as a vehicle for expressing and accessing our intuition. When we vocalize, we tap into this vast reservoir of wisdom that resides within us. And this transcends limitations, all the things that our mind, the analytical, the logical, and it really goes into deeper levels of consciousness through sound. Through vocalizing, then, we're able to create a channel for intuitive insights to flow freely, unencumbered by the constraints of both language and logic. At its essence, the voice is an expression of resonance that extends beyond the audible sound waves we produce and into the very fabric of our being. Let's talk a little bit about resonance. In scientific terms, resonance refers to the phenomenon of one object vibrating at the same frequency as another, causing the second object to resonate sympathetically. And this principle applies not only to physical objects, but also to the energetic frequencies within our bodies too. And when we vocalize, the vibrations created by our voice then resonate through our entire being, our energy, our body, harmonizing with the frequency of our cells, our organs, and energetic centers. It is often why you love, for example, the sound of someone's voice, or in other situations, it really puts you off. When you are in resonance or you resonate with someone's voice or frequency or energy, it's because of congruence and harmony between your frequency and theirs. So we're looking at how we can be in that resonance, and through vocalizing, we create a direct pathway to accessing deeper layers of consciousness where our intuition resides. The vibrations generated by our voice then penetrate through the layers of our unconscious mind, bypassing the logic, the analytical faculties of the conscious mind. In this state of heightened receptivity, we are then able to tap into a vast reservoir of wisdom that resides within each and every one of us, accessing insights and guidance, all that transcend the limitations of our language or our logical mind. So, when you listen to, for example, a piece of music and it takes you out of your mind and into your body, sometimes into a trance-like state, well, your voice can do just that. And also, the voice carries within it this profound sense of intimacy, a resonance that is uniquely yours. Each voice is as unique as a fingerprint, bearing the imprint of our individual experiences, our emotions, our deep and truest essence. So when we vocalize, we not only express ourselves outwardly, but also we create a loop or a cycle of this deeply personal and intimate connection with ourselves. And this intimate resonance allows us to access the deepest recesses of our being, where our intuition resides as a voice of truth. So by harnessing the power of your voice, you can then create this sacred channel for intuitive insights to flow freely. And when we invite intuition to express itself in its purest form, then we bring this state of resonance and intimacy, which then allows us to become the vessels of this transmission of divine guidance, allowing intuition to illuminate our path and guide us towards greater clarity, purpose, and alignment. So I want to now explore a practice. I like to get practical for cultivating a deeper connection to your intuition through your voice. Like most of the practices I share here, this is simple and profound. We will sound to create resonance, allowing us to bypass the conscious mind and open the channel to our intuition. If it is helpful for you to set that intention, we'll do that. Now, before I jump in, as always, let me do a little bit of housekeeping. This practice is best done when you can spend a few moments, conscious moments with it. So if you're driving, if you're at work, if you're listening to this where you can be easily distracted at the moment, then you may wish to revisit this at a time that suits better. I will, of course, make sure that the timestamps are there, and it's just about 5 minutes of your time. So when you jump in later, if you need to, you'll find the details so you can just skip forward to the exercise when you're ready. Now, this practice is going to be done in 4 simple steps. Step 1, think about something that you would like guidance on, whether that's work related or personal, whatever you choose. Step 2, you're going to set an intention to connect with your intuition. Step 3, we're going to sound to create and open up the channel. And then step 4, we're going to go into a moment of silence and reflection. So, what is that one thing in your life right now where you desire clarity or guidance? And for those of you who might be watching this on YouTube rather than listening on the other platforms, pop it in the comments and let me know. Now we're going to set that intention. Repeat after me. I am open and receptive to my inner wisdom. Now we're going to sound together a few times until we start to feel ourselves soften. I want to invite you to choose any vowel sound or any sound that feels right now. Just focus on your voice and your breath and know that you can't make any wrong sounds here. So here we go. Feel free to sound along with me, or you can just find your own vowel sounds and shapes. Again, just focusing on your breath, focusing on the sound, and allowing yourself to soften. opening up that channel to connect with your intuition, your higher self. Just allow. And continue to sound, allowing the sounds to move through your body into space. Just focusing on the sound and focusing on your breath. Wonderful. Now we're going to come to a moment where you stop sounding and sit for a few moments in silence and notice how you feel in this moment. Beautiful. Now, I'd like you to reflect on that one thing that you wanted guidance on and notice how it feels to connect with it now. You may notice more spaciousness. You may notice that the answer might flow a little easier. Just take a moment and notice the changes. And I want to say, of course, that these practices are called practice for a reason. And you can extend this exercise for as long as you want to create that clear channel. Really opening up and allowing things to happen. By strengthening our connection to our intuition, we're really trusting the inner voice, the inner wisdom. And our intuition sometimes speaks to us in whispers and nudges and subtle sensations, guiding us towards what is true for us, our soul's deepest desires. By honoring and heeding the guidance of our intuition, we align with the flow of life and step into greater authenticity, greater purpose and fulfillment. We also build a strong, healthy relationship with it, which invites us to tune in more for guidance. So, the voice then serves as a sacred bridge to our intuition, offering us a direct pathway to that inner wisdom and guidance. And by engaging in simple yet profound vocal practices that support this intuitive connection, and by trusting what comes through, we can empower ourselves to navigate life's journey with clarity, confidence, and grace. And may we continue to cultivate and honor the profound relationship between our voice and intuition, allowing them to marry and illuminate our path and lead us towards our highest potential. As always, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you spending some quality time with me here today. I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Your support, your comments, and everything is truly incredible, and we're only at the beginning of this awesome journey together. If you love this episode, hit that like and subscribe button and make sure to check out our other episodes. Thanks so much for being with us today, sending you love, healing, and sound wherever you are.